Well, good morning, everybody. Paige and Chuck here in our final little hotel here in Rome, Italy. Had a really good time. We're going to go eat some breakfast, and we'll kind of recap on what we think about Europe, the cruise, all that stuff in general. We've got to eat, get to the airport, and get ready to get on our flight back to Bangkok today. Or I should say today, maybe a couple of days. Anyway, did have a great trip. This room and the area, I do recommend. It's kind of outside. It's about 5 kilometers from where our friends were staying in the town. Yeah, this place was good. It's comfortable, huh?
Mm-hmm. The taxis.
Yeah, very good. And it comes with breakfast. So let's go eat breakfast.
Breakfast.
There's not a lot of places to eat around here. There's a supermarket down the road, but the food here was pretty good actually, and it's not that expensive. So you could figure like about a good meal, about 15 euros a plate. I think it's this way. Oh, that's right. We forgot to get our coupon, and you can buy you a suit here. Well, this is the breakfast buffet. It's not too bad actually. They do have it's decent for a breakfast included meal. You might get to try one of those like stand up. I was wondering how they were standing those pies up at the store, but look, it's like a cookie. It's not really a pie. What is that?
Something.
Like a cookie?
Bread.
A crisp. Well, all packed up and ready to go. Again, you gonna leave your soda water?
Huh? We can have it. Thank you so much.
All right, we're out of here. Well, let's see how easy it is to get a cab here. They said it's a fixed rate of 50 euro to get to the airport, so let's see how that works out. This is how it sounds everywhere in the city, so when you get in the elevator, they want you to get used to it. The lady at the desk said it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get a cab. Okay, so we just checked out of the hotel, so I want to talk about something that a lot of people, when they come to Thailand, they like to complain about the dual pricing stuff, and I try to explain to everybody, really that's everywhere we've traveled, they've had some kind of dual pricing, especially in America. If you travel to Orlando, or I'm not going to say specifics, but we were in Canada and we had to pay a 19% tourist tax fee. But here in Italy, and I'll show you the sign, we had to pay 30 euro for a tourist tax. Yeah, so a lot of times, like in Thailand, certain national parks, you have to pay like 300 baht to enter, which is about $10 to get into some of the parks. And when you buy the park fee, usually it's all the parks, right? For the day. If you buy the pass, it takes you to multiple parks. But is this my taxi here? I don't know if this is him or not. So let's just talk quickly about our European trip here. Really enjoyed it. Rome is an amazing city, huh? It's huge and just, I don't know, it's breathtaking. But I don't think we'll return to Rome, right? Yeah, probably maybe somewhere else. And we want to go to Greece. We want to go to Athens. Now there's probably, Venice would be beautiful, but I don't know. The thing with us, though, you got to remember is that we travel a lot. So our goal is just to travel. Our favorite place, of course, is where we live in Thailand. We love to travel in Thailand, I think the most. Japan. Japan is one of those places we went to. It's like, we've got to go back to Japan. So we're planning next year on going back to Japan. Of course, we have to travel back to America to see family, but any other places, I don't know. Singapore, we're probably going to go back and take a cruise out of Singapore. But yeah, China, want to still go to China. I don't know, Europe was, the people were pretty friendly for the most part. Pretty funny, especially in Italy. A great sense of humor, very sarcastic, very dramatized with everything. You could go back and forth with them easily here in Italy. It was fun. Met quite a few new friends in Italy. France was okay. I mean, I know we just went to the touristy areas, but we didn't really have a problem really anywhere we went, other than my expectations got the best of me a couple of times with the food. But it's all fun and games. It's just video, and I'm just sharing the adventure, and it's funny. We had a great time. Now we have to get from here all the way to NakhonPhanom. We're not stopping other than the stays at we have to take a shuttle bus from Suvarnabhumi Airport and Bangkok to Don Mueang Airport. And from there, we're flying directly into NakhonPhanom and driving back home. So at the end of this video, hopefully we'll be saying hi to Mafia, Paul Red, and Calgam. But it's going to be a long haul. I don't sleep well on a plane. I don't know if it's the pressure. I know it seems like I'm complaining a lot. I wasn't really impressed too much with the Swiss Boeing 777. It's like they added about 3 or 4 extra rows of seats, and they like cut the bottom seat cushion in half. And it kind of the way your legs hang over a little bit, you start to get kind of cramped there. But normally we just get the regular class seating, and if you go EVA or ANA, it's huge. It's a lot of room. It like doesn't make sense to try to get anything bigger for us because we can't sleep on the plane anyway. But this was really cramped, and we're gonna go back to that. And I'm just gonna take some Dramamine. Always makes me go to sleep, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, should be okay. We're going home. It's a 14-hour flight from Swiss. Where are we going? Where are we headed in Switzerland?
Zurich.
Yeah, Zurich. We're headed to Zurich. Short flight to Zurich, and then I think it's 14 hours straight to. But the stewardess were not happy. Like they were actually arguing with each other on the aisle when they were trying to hand out food, and the girl. Like if you didn't answer her fast enough, like her eyes would roll back behind her head. I was like, oh wow. It's like they're on probation. Just what else could you be doing? That's a pretty good job, I think. But I guess we're spoiled with the Asian hospitality and the airlines. But anyway, enough talking. Let's wait for our taxi. We really got very lucky on the weather. Like the weather has been perfect ever since we arrived in Europe. Oh, our friends, they made it to the train station this morning, and they're headed to Zurich for a few days. And gonna spend a few days in Zurich. They're actually sending me a message right now. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the taxi.
Dell'opposizione democratica, ma anche rivoltosi, diciamo, del Partito Repubblicano, quelli.
Well, we made it. They've got a deal. Really, I'll say the best way to get to the airport is by taxi. But they have a deal from the taxi to inside the city, €50, and inside the city back is €50. So now we have to find Swiss Airline. Okay, we have to find security. Looks like it's over here. So I've never had this. Maybe they do it, but she couldn't find it. But she wanted to know, are we going as a tourist into Thailand? I said, no, we live there. So she wanted to see my visa and my exit stamp. And then for Paige, she wanted to see her Thai passport. Well, she wanted to see Paige's, but she don't have one, so she just showed her Thai passport. So Paige always leaves as a Thai. She entered Switzerland as an American and entered Europe as an American. Leave Europe as an American, enter Thailand as a Thai. And a lot of times even at immigration, huh? Yeah, we gotta go through here, right? All right, hang on, I gotta think about this. Well, that was probably one of the easiest security checks I've ever been in my life.
I know.
The sign says just leave everything in your bag. I like that, makes sense, right? Yeah. I don't know. Huh? Oh, I don't know, I gotta look. I have to say the only thing that was really expensive in Rome was the taxis. They were pretty expensive to get a taxi. Bus, train, definitely where to go, especially if you're traveling out from city to city. Train. You guys can watch Lori's video to see how she did on the train from Rome to Zurich. But I think the taxi's just way too expensive. But they do have Uber. They have Uber in Rome. Paige looked it up on, did some route pricing, and Uber was a little bit more a couple times. There's an Uber right there. I feel like I have perfume in my mouth. There's so much perfume. I've never seen like meat right there. Like, can you bring meat around the world? I don't know. Huh? I'm gonna carry that thing and carry on. All right, some chaos. We have what, 2 hours, you said?
Yeah, we boarding like 2:40.
All right, we're in AOO.
And now it's 11:40.
So what is this terminal? It says A1 there. It says gate AOO. I don't know what that is. This is A31 through 83 and A1 through 27. Maybe this is AO, but I don't see a terminal. Maybe they want you to just wait here. I kind of thought that, but I thought I'd ask. He said this is just all A here. You have to look at your gate. You got to look at the screen to figure out which terminal. All right, we don't really have a gate, so we're just gonna go wander. It looks like a lot of stuff up there. Go ahead and get your last minute card fix. Pizza, pasta, sandwich, donut. Gelato, candy. Everybody here is so healthy.
What do you want to see?
That looks good. Large pieces of candy. Looks pretty good. That looks really good. Margarita pizza. Yeah, I'm kind of done with all that. It's too much. This is dough, man. Salads. Bar. Well, it's pretty cool up here. They got a lot of stuff, huh? This looked really interesting. Look at that. Like a pizza ball. Wow. But it goes way back there. We're gonna go take a walk. We don't even have an assigned terminal yet. The plane hasn't even left Europe yet. It's a short little hour and a half flight. I talked to Brent. They're on a fast train on the way to Zurich going 250 kilometers per hour. I told him that was almost as fast as our taxi driver. Play some chess.
You have a lot of time.
Okay, we got that. That's some kind of mozzarella cheese ball and french fries. If you can't get enough oil, there's some packets of oil right there. Well, we finally got our gate assigned to us. This is a large airport actually, huh? Very big airport. Look how far down it goes. Wow. Just this island. Look at the wheelchair assistant thing. It's like an E.
That one happy.
Just got to work.
Batteryหมด
Maybe
แล้ว
it's because he's a little overweight. Just kidding. Just kidding. He's healthy.
นี่แบตเตอรี่หมดแล้ว
Oh, I forgot to mention our trip, airfare, cruise, time in Europe was a little over $7,000. I don't have an exact pencil to it, but it's about 7 grand. Okay. Off to Switzerland. Gonna get some more Swiss chocolate. Okay, I couldn't video, but we actually, the plane was delayed, this plane, and we have got to hurry and get across the airport to the other terminal. Some people only have like 15 minutes to get from here to there. We have about 30. But the subway to the other side is not close. Well, they're making us go through customs, checking passports, and everybody's going to miss their flight. I've never had to check passport go through customs. That's crazy. That was all about getting a stamp out of Europe.
Yeah.
Since we came in Barcelona.
Yeah, we started in Barcelona.
Anyway, we did have to do this in Japan also. On the train.
Yay!
Almost there.
Almost there.
Maybe. They're boarding right now. I think we're gonna make it. It's all the way at the end, isn't it? Holy shit. Maybe not. We made it. Our plane to Bangkok's delayed. So we're safe. Boarding in 5 minutes. We have chocolate. This is so small compared to the one we just got off of. Normally there's like really a lot of room in these things.
Maybe I can just give it back.
Yeah, full flight. It's gonna be a long day, guys.
Stop faces fade as the years go by, but I still recall as I wander on, as clear as the sun in the summer sky.
Welcome home, Bangkok. Well, this time I went through the Thai immigration with Paige. They didn't have the kiosks open for you anyway, so, which I couldn't go through the kiosks anyway. You'd have to go through the line. But no worries, just showed your Thai passport. Well, not too many people in here today. Normally this place is not really busy anyway, here lately. Now we're on the free transfer bus. Just got to come out here to gate 3 and go here, show them your ticket and your passport, and you can get a free ride to ThatPhanom. There was a younger Swiss guy behind, in front of Paige, and he couldn't figure out how to keep his seat back. And he kept going bang, bang. And our seat was really close, and I just felt like if he ever gets it back here, I'm going to put my arm around his neck and I'm going to choke his ass out. It was annoying as hell, and then he was teaching his son how to do it too. I was like, you people are dumb. He's dumb. Not all of them, but the guys in front of us were dumb. Falling asleep on the bus ride. We still got like a couple hours before we have to check into the next flight. Maybe find some place to rest our head, huh? That's a big giant knife in there. All right, our last final stretch. This airport always makes us take our laptops and battery, external batteries and all that stuff out. A few months ago, somebody got trapped in one of these way down the road, down here, and they closed it down a couple months ago. I see they're still closed. That's how you fix it, right? You just replace it one day. What's that, babe? Bread? You want more bread? You want an $8 cup of foam? That one's probably the one. I don't know. I just have to wait till next year's funding or what? Well, Paige's dad's already called us and asked us what time we were going to be home, because apparently the ladies have been cooking all day for us, because that's what we need is more food. They're just happy to see us, I think. All right, our final flight. Well, how was the trip? Was it good? You happy you went on the cruise? It's freezing in here. What a long day. Home. Well, not home. Still got about a 40-minute car ride. Well, the parking lot seems pretty full still. There was 2 spots available when we got here, all the way outside in the very back.
They're gonna have to make another parking over there in the future.
Here we are. have arrived. Lười. เหนื่อยมาก โอ้ย
อาบน้ำกินเบียร์แล้วก็นอน
โอเค
พักผ่อน
กินเบียร์ก่อน Okay, glad to be home.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday เบาแข็งแรง